Well, here we are. I'm at my delivery point at the moment and waiting to go in. And apparently they don't start till 6 o'clock, 8:30 should I say. They don't start till 8:30. And which is good for me because I mean the amount of pissing about I've had to do to try and find the place was not good. The sat nav had come up with the street, but apparently the street has been split into two. They've blocked it off halfway up there. When I got to the street off the main road, if you like, I looked at it and I thought, not going up there. So went all the way back round again. Nice drive round the trek. Come back up and parked as best I could that way on the street. Then I then walked up and had a look, which I'm glad I did, because like I say, it's been split into two and it's blocked off. So walks up, met a guy on the way back down and asked him where this place was. Would you believe it? The guy actually works at the place I'm delivering at. He says, yes. He says, if you go all the way, I said, what, have I got to go up back there? Yes. He says, if you go into the industrial area, right now then, completely different street altogether, which then loops you back around and puts you back on the top end of Leopold Street and the other side of the block. And here I am, found it at last. It was a bit of a pig. Would have been a great drive along. I'll tell you that much now. Yes, it would. Especially the junction I had to come around because you just take up the road. There's no two ways about it. And it's on, right on a set of traffic lights as well, so that makes life even more awkward. So, yes, that would have been cool. Sorry guys, but there you have it. Also, as well, those kites that I was on about, would you believe I lost them? I was outbidded by £1, so I've had to search other ways. I've bought some kites, like, you know, I mean, two, just to see what they're like. Not really, they're not expensive, so when they turn up, we'll have a play. But yes, I was rather gutted about that. I was looking forward to trying to grab them, but unfortunately somebody must have been sitting there with his finger on there like getting ready to go for it, and I lost it by £1. Oh well, never mind. Such is life, as I say. I'll keep looking, just in case something does turn up. You never know. So whatever. Does anybody like my picture this morning that I took a picture of Fred? Fred, me spider. Ah, dear. Not much else happening at the minute. It's a bit boring. You never know. Let's have a look what else we got. I've got a few things that are coming in the next few days off eBay. It's all to do with the GoPro, by the way. And when they turn up, I might be able to make myself a decent kite bracket. You never know. We'll have to wait and see. But on the weekend I shall put my my old kite back to use again. I'm going to have to repair it though, because it has got damaged. As a matter of fact, what I might do, because I'm off on Friday, by the way, I've got the dentist, so what I might do, once I've done that, you know it's like, don't you, been to the dentist? You know, you drool down the side of your face and you don't know it, and you just look like you're spaced out or something, whatever. So I might go and have a drive around and see if I can find some sort of hobby shop or whatever that sells stunt kites of some sort, and see what I can get. You never know. I might be lucky. I have no idea where to start looking, to be fair. No clue whatsoever. But, oh yeah, what we got here? Bradley Burrows messaged me quite a few times. He says, "Morning Jace, how's your day, mate?" I'm alright. Not bad at all. Let's put on it. Not too shabby. There you go. So I think that's what I shall do. It might be an actual. It'll probably be a better idea actually if I'm gonna, because I'd like to find somewhere. I mean, you guys might actually have any ideas about where to go. But don't forget, I do live in the Cannock area, so don't get saying if you're in Scotland, "Oh, there's one around the corner from us," because that ain't gonna happen. So it's gonna have to be in the Staffordshire area, I'm afraid. If anybody who knows that might know of any kind of hobby shop that sells kites and like that, all that kind of stuff, let me know, because I don't know, to be fair. I really don't know. What the fuck's this? What else we got here? What's he saying now? Okay, and how's work today? Your video last night was good. Keep up all the good work. I'm glad I've made people happy when I do my videos. I really am. I'm in a shitty daft truck today, by the way, just in case you was wondering. So there you have it. I'm just checking my eBay just to make sure I've got to see what's coming. When's that going to turn up? This one I've found a big one that I've bought, only cheap. So that should be somewhere. Is he going to say when? 19th of May, maybe, or the 20th of May. So what we're on now at the moment, we're on 13th. So next week sometime that'll turn up. But like I say, if I can get one. Now this one, by the way, it's massive. It's 230 centimetres wide, so it's a bit of a monster. That's like, what is that, 6'4", something like whatever it is. So it's quite large. There was another one as well that I've got. Is there another? No, that's right. I bought one on eBay and I've got one off. It was off Amazon, I think it was. So when they turn up. Right, might as well get rid of that because I lost it, bastard, son of a bitch. Oh dear. It's all exciting stuff though, isn't it, really, when you think about it? I mean, I can search again for stunt kites. There we go. Let's see what it comes up with. So I mean, there's smaller versions, which honestly last night when I'd lost it, like this is 11 o'clock at night, I was tired this morning, but I was searching and searching because I wanted to try and find something that would make up for the loss, which I did, like I say, but I'd rather have had that selection that guy had got, because it was a very good selection. But yeah, oh well, win some you lose some, that's what I say. But there ain't no massive kites and then like that guy had. I mean, that fucking thing was like 7 foot something or other. So, oh well, like I say, shit happens. What we got here? Apparently, so far, 5 people like Fred. Fred's me spider. He's not a tarantula, by the way. He's just a spider that roams around the living room now and again. You do catch glimpses of him, and I think it might be the same one that I rescued at the bath one day. I don't know how long spiders live for, by the way, so I can't tell you that. As you can tell, also, which I'm quite proud of, I'm not scoffing a McDonald's breakfast at the moment, am I? Can you see? Look, not chewing. the reason for this, right, because of the little bit of a test I've been doing, was skipping my cereals in the morning and having the breakfast later on, around about the 8:30, 7:30, depending on where I am and how far I go. But it didn't work for me, and but I had to try just to see how my insides worked with it, and it turns out that it's not working. So I'm reverting back to having my cereals and my coffee in the morning as soon as I get up. I'm finding that kickstarts my metabolism and my insides and all the rest of that shit. And also, before I decide to go, because I'm sure they'll be letting us getting us tipped in a bit, I think now, as it stands, I'm in a position where I can actually put something together and explain on how and what I do to lose the weight that I did, so that some of you guys, if you do feel that way inclined, can have a go, and I will lay it out for you as best I can and as understandable as I possibly can as well. And unfortunately, there will be a few sacrifices for those ones who want to try it, but the benefits though is incredible. Well, you can tell. I mean, look at me. I mean, this morning I jumped on the scales and I was 13 stone, right? And it's a big jump from being 17 stone, isn't it? Really, you know what I mean? So, and if I want to get myself back under the 13, so it's a 12 something, I've only got to do what I call a strict, it's like a fast point in my diet. It's not really a diet anymore, it's more of a lifestyle, when you think about it, because I do it all the while now. And which, as I stand, I'm allowed now to indulge now and again, but you've got to remember, if you put in, it's got to come out, right? But if you keep putting in more than what's coming out, what happens? You get fatter. It's obvious. It's fucking simple mathematics. So with the indulgement that I do, if I do an indulge one day, the next day I reduce to compensate for my indulging. It's like today, I shall reduce today. Simple as, because I indulged yesterday. But I shall reduce myself for the next 2 to 3 days, and I shall be back under the 13 stone mark, and it drops off just like that. And I've also been having a look at a few bits and bobs on the internet to do with weight loss, but also it was incorporated anti-aging. It was hilarious watching this little presentation thing about the anti-aging stuff. But when I looked at it and the things that they were saying about it, it sort of like actually made sense, a lot of sense. And I'll tell you this little tidbit: vitamin B3. That's the one you want. Get plenty of that down your neck. I'll tell you that now. Don't get overdoing it, mind you, but you know, vitamin B3, because it helps with the mitochondrial system of your cells. That's what it does, because the mitochondrial is where all the fuel is transmitted to your cells, and that's when your cells then start to repair, and then they rejuvenate themselves. Because apparently, according to it, every 7 years the whole entire body has been replaced with new cells, would you believe? And if it's new cell, now these scientists are thinking, well, if it's a new cell, why is it that we get older? And this mitochondrial, the little power engine inside these cells, there's like a communication line between that, the power, to the cell itself. And as the cell regenerates, it's not quite the same as the original. And this little tether, if you want to call it that, let's just think of it as a fucking internet cable, right? If it gets bent and twisted every time you do something, it's going to start weakening it, isn't it? Well, it's a similar kind of thing. The information from the power to the cell, it's getting weaker. So when and eventually the information from the power, the cell itself, to know what's going on about yourself, diminishes to the point where it can no longer send its energy, power, to the cell dies. So that's the bridge. So vitamin B3. Try that. I'm going to give it a whirl anyway. But then again, you know, having your vitamins is always good. And you can't live on chocolate and crisps for the rest of your life, can you really? It doesn't work that way. But me personally though, you know, joking apart and all that aside, if you reduce your calories anyway to what your body needs, then you will, you know, things will start to adjust in your system. Things will start to feel better. Oh, another key factor as well is this. But like I say, I'll lay it all out. I think I might do one of the weekends when I get around to it and start from the beginning and work my way through it, just so that you lot can have a go if you fancy it. If you're a skinny twat, you know, naturally, don't bother, because it isn't worth it. But if you have got a bit of chunk, right, that tyre, you know what I mean? Or maybe you're a lady out there or a girl and you want to lose a couple of pounds, but you don't want to get stupid and you want it to work. But you've got to remember that at the end of the day, it's not a 5-minute wonder. You've got to do this all the while. Simple as. Water is a massive part of it, believe it or not. Water helps with your digestive system. Water helps with the transition of all the minerals and shit and vitamins through your system, and helps move things along quicker. It also makes your skin feel better as well, rehydrates you, which is obvious. But that's it, I'm going now, and I'll speak to you a lot later, right? If I get a chance, obviously, which I'm hoping I do, because I'm hoping I'm going to be somewhere else where I can just chill here for a bit. Right, I'm going. See you later. Bye. There may be some plastic bag rustling, just warning you. Okay. Let's just have a check. Yeah, it's good enough that it is. Take too bad. Oh crap, I got it that way, can I? Hang on. Perfect. Must flip it round. Right, camera on there. If we can get the damn thing on. Come on, get. Should be good enough, I suppose, for now. Back again. I've had to turn the camera around, that's all. You know what I mean. Reorientate it. A bit of a fucking word that, isn't it? Especially this early in the afternoon. Or late in the afternoon, whichever way you want to put it. We're all fucked. 2 seconds. I'm all fucking knotted up. Better. Can you hear me now? Okay. Just popped into the shop. As you can see, I bought myself some of that. I've had this before, right, and I just couldn't resist it, so I had to get it again, right. This time it's on Blu-ray. I couldn't help myself. It was just sitting there. It was cheap as chips, and I thought, all three of them. Oh. And I got myself some smellies and bits and pieces as well, so spent a freaking fortune. I even bought that as well. Jack plug two phone hours left and right. Unbelievable. I keep spending all my bloody money. Let me just take them down a bit because they're going to be blowing across the microphone as they do. Right out. I'm going to have the window open just a touchy bit because I am a bit warm in here, I'm afraid. Ugh. And we're off, as you do. I thought, why not do a little bit of a drive? It's only down the road, only about 10 minutes or so, so happy days. Happy days, oh here again. You see the sun's out, the sun is out, it's an awesome day, it's warm. It's just, all in all, great. Do you know what? I think, personally, I'm going to change my mind here. I'm going to go this way. Give you something different to look at. It's an idea, isn't it? And to be honest with you, there ain't much in it. Happy for me, happy for you. It might not be the lorry, but hey, yeah, caught have everything. Oh, I've got a right crap day tomorrow, looking forward to that. Brilliant. I've got the pleasure of going to Litchfield empty, load there, and then off to Chester to go and unload what I've just loaded. Happy days. Just think of the exercise. And for those of you who have never been this way, here's the treat for you, eh? Wind it up a bit now, I think. Bit of peace and quiet. Yes, we collect from out of here as well. We've actually drove past where we normally collect from. I'm not going to say it, but you can probably gather. You. I ain't going to tell you. You. I ain't going to tell you. No. Being as how I've ordered one of those kites off Amazon, do you reckon it'll be here today? Could be, you know, because I tend to do, you know, they are pretty quick. But then again, saying that though, it was late, so it may be tomorrow now. That means it'll be here for the weekend. Interesting. It's all good. It's all good. La da 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 da, ya da 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 da. Right, we're at the traffic lights. We are at the traffic lights. And we are at the moment suspended on the bridge. which overgoes the old toll road. Or for those who didn't understand that, it goes over the toll road. I wonder if they'll ever one day make the toll road free. I doubt it. We're going to go this way. Like I say, just to give you something else, you know what I mean? Of course, that's the kind of guy I am. It's an old bike. Currently on the A5. Now, what would you class this as? North or south? I'd say it's south. We are heading south down the A5. I've had a bit of an headache today. Yes. Don't know where it's come from and why I've got one, but for some unknown reason my ears have been aching. I've got a bit of an headache. It's still there now, but hey, you know, it's one of those things. It happens. There's not a lot you can do about it. I've been drinking plenty of water to try and hydrate myself, because that can cause headaches as well, having not enough water in your body, as soft as it sounds. We, ladles and jelly spoons, are going to be going right here. Notice that my indicator is actually on now. Please flash, please flash, please flash. Stay on, you fucker. All the way around the island, past that exit, past this one, and then we go clunk for that one. Oh yes, lovely. And my head is on a swivel, making sure I see what I'm seeing. And look what I'm looking at. Yeah. Making sure people can notice me too. Because if you tend to make eye contact, then you know for a fact they've seen you, don't they? No way. Oh look. A wickedly, awesomely, lovely country lane. And you never know, you may know it. Oh, there's a bit of a crafty bugger sneak behind there, won't you? Yeah, Myron. How fast can you go? How fast can you go? Well, speed limit, I suppose. You alright up there? Yes, I can't help the rustling, mate. You'll have to just put up with it. Stick your fingers in your ears. Boring. 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 Nah. Oh. Want to have a bit of fun down here. I wouldn't have broke the law, but I would like to have had a bit of fun, at least. Really? So I was just looking to see how long it's been recording. It says it's over 10 minutes already. Fucking hell, that was quick. It's amazing how far we actually live from places, ain't it? Oh dear. Now, I know we're doing about 20 something miles an hour, right? But I've still got a bit of a distance between the vehicle in front. But the one that's in front of me, that's behind the one that's in front of him, I mean, there's no way that they can actually read each other's number plate that close. This is ridiculous. Unless he's being towed. Are you being towed? Or are you just a toad? Hey, we're off again. He's got his foot down. He's flying for it. Ooh. Bit of wobbly. Yeah. Move over, you cow. Plenty of fucking room. Oh, horsey must slow right the way down. Nice and steady, right? And you tootle. Always tootle when horses. Give way to horses. Very good thing to do. See, because that horse there had a bit of a thing, because he wasn't quite sure what was going on, and you don't want to startle the horse while that young lady's on there, because that can end up in tragedy. See, always give way to horses. Would you believe, little fun fact for you, right, that horses actually have right of way? I bet you don't know that, but you do now, because I've just fucking told you. And the reason for this is because they used to be the car of the day, the workhorse, right? They did everything. So they've got that kind of grandfather privilege, if you like. So, which is quite awesome, if you ask me. Yeah, baby. Such is the skill of me. But that's the reason why. They can go anywhere they want, apart from on the motorway. Obviously, you can't have on a fucking motorway, it's fucking stupid. You can't have on a big dual carriageway either, but you know, when you're driving in a country lane, they have priority. Yes. I bet if you could go back in time and speak to an horse and say, hey mate, would you believe in the next fucking 50 years, yeah, I'll be doing this shit? Obviously you'll be fucking dead, but you know, your generation after you will no longer be humping stuff around. You'll be just clopping around in the field for fun. You'll have somebody on your back who'll be riding you around for fun. That's all, fun. I'll come out with some crazy crap though sometimes. Did you enjoy the little detour? Fun, more of that. Different, wasn't it? What was that? Almost 15 minutes. Oof. Ah, by Ecky Thump. La 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 la. It's about time they fixed this fucking road and pissed these poxy fucking road humps off. Fucking things. No wonder our roads have got potholes the size of fucking moon craters. Bastards. Ah well, hey, who am I? Just a fucking mere mortal, me and I. Right, I'm done. There you have it. Something different, won't you? See you tomorrow. Bye.